Hello, here is your reviewer for the quarter exam. Now, for the first three questions, we're going to refer them on the given financial situation. So here it is. I read, John's Delivery Service had the following accounts after its first month of operations. Accounts receivable is 2,250 pesos. Prepaid insurance is 600 pesos. Equipment is 36,200 and cash is 41,650. On the same date, the company owed the following creditors. Noni Supplies worth 15,000 pesos, which is due in 6 months, and Marios Hardware, which is 9,500, which is due in 2 years. So for the first question, find the current assets of John's Delivery Service. Now we have the solution. So here is the current assets. We have accounts receivable, which is given as 2,250, then prepaid insurance, which is 600 pesos, and then cash, which is 41,650. And so the total of current assets is equal to 44,500 pesos. Now, for question number 2, find the current liabilities of John's Delivery Service. So we have the solution. Current liabilities of John's Delivery Service amounts to 15,000 pesos. Now, referring to the given financial situation, which is, and since John's Delivery Service owed Noni Supplies 15,000 pesos, which is due in 6 months, this will be his current liabilities because payment is due within one period. It is due in 6 months. Now, his debt on Marius Hardware amounts to 9,500, but it is the non-current liabilities of John's Delivery Service because it is due in 2 years. Okay, if you owe something which is due in within one period, that will be counted as belonging to the current liability. And so for question number 2, the answer is 15,000 pesos. Now for question number 3, if during the year total assets increased by 50,000 pesos and total liabilities decreased by 10,000 pesos, by how much did owner's equity increase or decrease? So we have the solution. Now we have the total assets, which is amounting to 44,500, which was found in question number 1. And then so total liabilities is equal to 15,000 pesos plus 9,500. So these are the components of the total liabilities of John's Delivery Service. A debt on Noni Supplies, which is 15,000, and from Marius Hardware, a debt amounting to 9,500. And so 15,000 plus 9,500 amounts to is equal to 24,500. Now from the formula, assets is equal to liabilities plus equity. Now we have the equity is equal to assets minus liabilities or total liabilities. Equity is equal to assets minus liabilities, and so equity is equal to 20,000 pesos, and that is the first equity. Since total assets increased by 50,000 and total liabilities decreased by 10,000, then finding the answer, and we name it as equity 2, we have 44,500 plus 50,000 minus quantity 24,500 minus 10,000 because total liabilities decreased by 10,000. And so we have, which is Equity number 2 is equal to 80,000 pesos. Now, how much is the increase in equity? Okay, equity number 2 minus equity number 1. So equity increased by, or increase in equity rather, is equal to 80,000 minus 20,000, and this is equal to 60,000 pesos.